Vicki. Welcome to Make Life Special and another visit in Vicki's kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make my one-pot pasta. This is almost a miracle recipe. This is one of those recipes that once you start making it, you will be making it from here on out because your family is just absolutely going to love it. My one-pot pasta is so easy to make. You know, the traditional way to make pasta is you would have to cook your pasta in boiling water, then drain it, then combine it with the rest of your ingredients or with your sauce. My one-pot pasta is different. Everything cooks in one pan. So we're going to start with 12 ounces of linguine, dry linguine noodles. Now this is a 16-ounce package, so I'm just going to estimate and put in what I think would be about 12 ounces. And you just drop this down into the pan. And we're literally just going to add all of the ingredients to this one pan, cook it together for 10 minutes. Can you believe that? That's all it takes. And we're going to have a fantastic pasta dish. Now, this pasta actually makes its own sauce as it cooks. But if you want to add an additional sauce to this recipe, I recommend my easy homemade marinara sauce. And you can find that on my website, which is www.makelifespecial.com, and I also have a YouTube video on that as well. Okay, so we've added 12 ounces of dry linguine noodles. We're going to add to that one large sweet onion that I've cut in julienne strips, and 2 big bunches of basil, and I've sliced those leaves, and 4 large cloves of garlic. And I sliced the garlic, and we just add that to the pan in no particular order really. And then we're going to add 1 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Let's dump that in. And then we top it off with 4 1/2 cups of vegetable broth. And just pour that on top. Now this is such an interesting recipe to me because as the pasta cooks in the liquid, the starch from the pasta actually leaches out of the pasta and it makes its own wonderful sauce. The other ingredients, I like to add about 1/2 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I just sprinkle that on top because I really like a little extra kick to my pasta. And then we want to add 2 teaspoons of oregano leaves. And we just sprinkle those on top. And whenever you're using dried herbs, if you'll just put them in your hand and then crush them between your fingers, that really helps release the flavor of the dried herbs. And then the last thing we want to do is use a very good olive oil and we want to drizzle about 2 tablespoons of olive oil right on top of this mixture. Now then we're going to cover this and bring it to a boil, and we're going to cook this for 10 minutes, stirring it about every 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and cover it and we will get it started boiling. This is just now beginning to boil, so I'm going to give it a stir. And then I'm going to recover it, turn the heat down to a simmer, and we're going to let this cook for an additional 10 minutes, and I'm going to be stirring this every 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and recover it and set the timer for 10 minutes, and we'll be back and show you how wonderful this one-pot pasta is after it cooks only 10 minutes. My one-pot pasta has simmered away for 10 minutes. And you can just see how perfectly the pasta is cooked with the tomatoes and the fresh basil and the onions and the seasonings. And so now it's time to serve it up. And when I serve this, I like to top it with some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Now I'm just going to pour this delicious sauce right on top of the linguine. And again, if you want to make my easy homemade marinara sauce, that's delicious on this as well. But tonight we're just doing the simple pasta dish, And I'm just going to top it with some freshly grated Parmesan cheese. And we're ready for a wonderful dinner. Remember, let's make life special by sharing great food with our family and friends. Enjoy!